What an exciting finish to the 99th Georgia Amateur Championship. Before we present the trophy to our champion, I'd like to take a moment and thank some individuals who were instrumental in the success of this year's championship. First and foremost, on behalf of the Georgia State Golf Association and all 120 players that competed here this week, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to Club President Tim Benson and to the members here at Atlanta Athletic Club for the wonderful hospitality extended to all of us this week. Let's give the members a wonderful round of applause. This year marked the 7th time that the club has hosted the Georgia Amateur Championship, and we eagerly look forward to the opportunity to return and conduct this championship here for an 8th time. As a token of our appreciation to the club and its members, the GSGA will be framing this flag here, this commemorative flag, which was signed by all 120 players in this week's championship. I'd like to also recognize the championship host committee chaired by Wes Scribe. Several members of the club provided financial support, which allowed us to elevate the championship in various ways, while other members volunteered their time serving as walking scorers. Thanks to all of the ACC members who contributed to making this year's championship such a special week for all of the players. And at this time, I'd like to invite Host Committee Chair Wes Scribe to say a few words.
Thank you, man. You know, as a founding member club of the GSGA, we were thrilled to have the tournament back here for our 7th time, and even more excited to have 10 of our members make the final field. 4 of those were successful in making the cut for this weekend. We want to recognize them. Will Hanna, David Ford, Maxwell Ford, and Brett Barron. Fantastic playing, gentlemen. And Will Morgan, too, excuse me. Thank you, Tim. I wanted to say thanks to a few people here at the club briefly. My partners in the host committee, Charlie Anderson, Nick Cassini, Justin Fahey, and John Strawn. Just thanks for all of your advice and counsel for this last year. It's been great to have you there with us. For all the people that supported the event financially, as well as those who volunteered their time, we just really thank you for supporting the amateur game with your service. Secondarily, to our leadership, our president Tim Benson, thank you for leading us through this really tough, challenging time of coronavirus. To our wonderful staff, led by our general manager and COO, David Shepard. You guys did an outstanding job this week. We are incredibly proud of you. I want to especially recognize our agronomy team. I don't think Lucas Harvey is here, but I do see Trent Inman as well. As you guys know, we had some really extreme weather on Thursday evening, and the golf course, took a little bit of that with just bunkers and washout and whatnot. The next day at 7 a.m. we had a first tee time. So those guys worked overnight and super early in the morning, and we are just incredibly proud of all the work that you guys did to make this a championship-ready golf course on Friday morning. So great job there, guys. On a personal note, it's been a joy working with Matt and Jeff and the rest of the GSGA team. You guys really have elevated the level of this tournament as well as all your tournaments, and we are just so thankful here in the Georgia golf community to have you leading us. So thanks so much, Matt. And then finally to our champion of the 99th Georgia Amateur, Luke Schneider-Jans. That was some fantastic playing. You are now forever part of the Atlanta Athletic Club's history, joining names like Bobby Jones, Charlie Yates, Tommy Barnes, and many other legends of the amateur game. You are always welcome back to the Atlanta Athletic Club. I know you probably had some help along the way when you were a young player in your junior golf career. And something we're really proud of at our club is the junior golf program and our junior golf fund. We've seen thousands of young boys and girls go through this program, some of who have played collegially or even professionally. We really see the powerful ability of junior golf to transform lives and help these boys and girls grow into be men and women. So due to the incredible generosity of some of our members and our junior golf fund, we will be making a contribution in your name to the junior golf efforts across the state of Georgia, like Youth on Course and the GSGA Junior Tour. So in closing, to President Marsh and the board of the GSGA, thank you for bringing the 99th Georgia Amateur here to the Atlanta Athletic Club. It has been a sincere privilege and honor to be your host of this wonderful event. And now I think it's time to hand out some hardware.
Thanks, Wes. Again, thanks to the host committee and thanks for the wonderful contribution to our junior golf efforts. Very appreciated. But before we do hand out the trophy, I do also want to take the opportunity to thank the staff here at Atlanta Athletic Club. It's certainly been a pleasure for my team to work with them. A lot of hard work put in throughout the weeks and months leading up to this championship, and I just want to recognize some additional folks that really played a key role in the success of this week's championship. Again, General Manager, COO David Shepard, Director of Golf Rick Anderson, Golf Course Superintendent Lucas Harvey, Head of Golf Services Gavin Garner, Club Manager Phil Barber, and Director of Cading Kelsey Payne. Thank you all so much for your assistance this week. I'd also like to express our deepest appreciation to our dedicated GSGA volunteers who served as both rules officials and walking scorers. We simply could not conduct our championships without all of you. So thank you all so much for being here. Let's give them a round of applause too, please. And finally, a huge thank to our GSGA staff members who spent countless hours these last few months preparing for this week. As you can all imagine, there's a lot of additional things that went into pulling off this week, and Jeff Ages, you and your team, Jason, all of our staff put in a lot of time to make this week happen, so thank you all so much for everything you did. Round of applause for them, please. Now, without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce the GSGA President, Belinda Marsh, to present the Robert H. Martin Trophy to the winner of the 99th Georgia Amateur Championship.
Thank you. I'd also like to take an opportunity to thank all of the members and the staff here at Atlanta Athletic Club. You've hosted a wonderful tournament here, the Georgia Amateur. You are a fantastic host, and we look forward to the opportunity to return again soon, hopefully. I also want to extend my congratulations to all the players in the field this year. The GSGA received a record 792 entries into this year's championship. After 14 statewide qualifiers, we had a field of 120 players. Those 120 players went out for 3 days, and now we have our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Georgia State Golf Association, our board of directors, and our 75,000 members, it is my honor to present the Robert H. Martin Trophy to the winner of the 99th Georgia Amateur Championship, Luke Schneiderjan. Would you like to say a few words, Luke?
Yeah, I just want to thank the GSGA for running a great event, and really cool to win the state amateur championship, especially at a place like this. And just thank you for the week and for everything. Great playing to Brett. It was an awesome birdie on 18 and a cool way to end the tournament. So thank you.
You all for coming out today, and thanks again to the members and staff of the Atlanta Athletic Club for an incredible week. What a finish. It was a terrific week and it finished so high. We look forward to seeing all of you next year for the 100th playing of the Georgia Amateur Championship at Cherokee Town and Country Club. I ask you all to stay healthy and drive carefully on the way home. Thanks for coming.